Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Sinclair, blatantly stealing Mike Mnemonic's opening. If you haven't checked out Mike Mnemonic's Let's Play, you really should. He's a pretty entertaining guy. I just finished watching one of his ones right now. But anyways, we're playing more Uncharted, and by playing I mean we're doing terribly. I'm trying something new today. I'm actually doing a post-gameplay commentary, so what you're watching is gameplay footage I've already recorded, and then I recorded my audio commentary separately. And as you can tell, it's been a long time since I picked up the controller for Uncharted, so I gotta remember all of the controls once again. So it's a bit rough in the beginning. And I'm gonna take this opportunity to kinda vent a little, because some of you may be taking a look at the date on this video and asking yourself, Sinclair, why are you playing a PS3 launch game when there are so many more awesome games you could be playing? Well, that's part of the reason for why it took so long for this video to eventually find its way to the internet. Let's recall all the way back the months of September and October. What exactly has come out in the video game world? It started with Saints Row 4 and Splinter Cell Blacklist, then went on to GTA 5, and now just today, Battlefield 4, WWE 2K14, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag all came out today. And, the reason why there hasn't been a video up in a while is because, well, I've been pretty busy. I just finished doing a tech run for the Rocky Horror Picture Show in my local community theater. Then I got started on a show that I will be actually participating in as an actor on. So I've been doing that. That's kept me busy the last couple of months. GTA 5, I picked up GTA 5 launch, played through that, had lots of fun with it. I've been playing GTA Online with it, and let me go ahead and talk about some of the issues with GTA 5 Online. Primarily the issue of people not wanting to stay in a game. Okay? Now, it takes a long time to get into a decent sized game with anybody. When you're playing, and part of the reason is because of the free mode that they've allowed. In GTA 4, you had your selection of game modes, and you picked through those. Now that you have the open world aspect, part of the online experience, it's like people kind of want to just fuck around online in the free mode, and it gets kind of difficult to sign people up to do matches and things like that. And a problem that I've noticed in as opposed to something like Call of Duty, where there isn't that kind of free mode thing, and it's actually, this part doesn't have to do with anything about the free mode, is that there are only 16 players on a server on any given time. So instead of being connected to the giant pool of people playing all at once, you're only connected to the 16 people playing in your server. And if half of those people just want to muck about on the streets in free mode, that means you've only got 8 people eligible to get into a death match, and maybe they don't want to do a death match, maybe they want to do a race. Well, maybe you get 2 people who drop out of that, and then all of a sudden you're down even further in terms of people to get a decent sized match. So that's a little frustrating with it. It's still fun. I still enjoy it, working my way through that. We're going to be playing through Uncharted for a bit, because I'm putting Hitman Absolution on the back burner for right now, because it goes along with the same reason that I'm not playing Assassin's Creed 4 right now, is, I gotta prove to the world that I can be a person who plays video games and still someone who's responsible. So, got to budget things appropriately, and unfortunately, full price games like Assassin's Creed aren't in the cards right now, and even the 3-month subscription for PlayStation Plus, a mere $20, is something that I'm, holding off on for now. Of course, it is a Tuesday right now, so the store is updated. There could be a game that's free for PlayStation Plus that makes me want to go and buy a card right now for points. So we'll see how long that lasts. But like I said, I'm trying to budget my income right now, so I'm holding off on some major purchases. I made a few major purchases this past week, so that's also part of the reason why I've got to hold off on some of those titles. Like, I really want to play through Splinter Cell. I've seen some gameplay footage of that. It looks a lot of fun. I haven't played a Splinter Cell game in a long time. I would like to get my hands on that, and obviously Assassin's Creed. I'm really looking forward to that. Assassin's Creed 3, it left me kind of cool to the series as a whole. I wasn't too enthralled with what it brought to the table, and unfortunately, I'll give my brief review on Assassin's Creed 3 right now. It was kind of boring. I mean, it's not like it was a bad game. It functioned well. It was a decent Assassin's Creed game. It's just the biggest problem of it was ultimately just kind of meh. And, that's one of the worst things you can do is, you can either have a fantastic game, you can have a really shit game, or you can have a boring game. And, a lot of the times, at least with shit games, you tried something and it didn't work out, and that's the reason it was bad. It's not as opposed to some games which just leave you with a meh kind of feeling, and that's almost as worse as just a awful game. So I'm hoping getting back into Assassin's Creed 4, when I eventually do that, it will be much more exciting, I suppose, or I don't know, just not giving me that meh kind of feeling. The one thing that was, great about Assassin's Creed 3 that I loved the most was the naval missions. So to have a full game of that, okay, I can dig with that. I dig the pirate theme. So, hey, let's talk about Uncharted, I guess. Basically just climb and shoot. Climb and shoot! Should have called this game Climbing and Shooting. And now I've blatantly stolen that from Egoraptor in his Sequelitis series. I really wish he would make another one of those. Those were so good. He's only made, I think, 3 or 4. And they're really, really funny, guys. You should go watch them. So, here we are. And, I give a lot of credit where credit is due. For a launch title, it's a really good experience to have. But, now, so far, at the end of the cycle almost, well, not necessarily the end, but we're about to start the new console cycle. And, I come back and I play a game like this because, hey, I already own it, so it's free to play. Ha ha ha. I can afford playing games I already own. But you get back to Uncharted, and it just, maybe partly because it's a launch title and it's got some of the signs of a launch title. But I really, really, as I'm watching this, I'm really wishing I was playing Tomb Raider. Because, the character of Nathan Drake, it's, not that appealing to me, I suppose. Despite the fact that the story and the history of the game, finding Francis Drake's his clues leading to this grand treasure. That stuff's very interesting. I like that kind of stuff. But just, gameplay wise, I'm not entirely enamored by it. So, and it's like when I went through and I played Tomb Raider, Tomb Raider the new Tomb Raider is exactly this. It's this pretty much in a nutshell, but it was just better. Like, I had a better time with it when I first played through Tomb Raider than when I first played through Uncharted. And, I played Uncharted 2. I'm eventually going to play Uncharted 3 just to kind of finish out the story. Eventually I'll play Golden Abyss. But, overall, the whole Uncharted series has left me kind of cool. And, even now I begin to question, why did I pick this game to start with? And why am I still playing it? Well, I'm still playing it because, you know what? I started it, and damn it, I'm going to finish it. No matter how much I have to suffer through it, I'm going to finish it, damn it. And, I thought it would be good. Like, I honestly had better memories of this game than playing through it reminds me of. So, yeah, that's a great sign, huh, isn't it? But, like I said, I'm determined to at least finish this playthrough. I doubt I'll do a playthrough of 2 or 3 once I get done with this. And Shoryuken right there. Gotta reload. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing a playthrough of 2 or 3, but I'm just right now determined to finish this playthrough and be done with it. And then move on to something else. I don't know what that something else is at the moment. Do I? It's in contention at the moment. And if I recall correctly, I'm going to spend about a minute running around going to... I don't know, I find that pretty quick, but I think I try to find a way around it, and it doesn't quite work out. Oh, the 6-axis controllers and their 6-axis functionality. Makes me weary of what the PlayStation 4's DualShock is going to have, with a touchpad. Don't think I'm looking too forward to that. I mean, it could be good. I know it was mentioned on the IGN podcast. What's the difference between using the touchpad to open a door as opposed to pressing X, just mashing X a bunch of times? And I like the idea of kind of saving my controllers, not having to break the button in order to open a door. And as you can see right here, I'm just running around aimlessly because I hear a machine gun and I want to go around the machine gun instead of right in front of it, which I'm ultimately going to have to do. So I jump around here like a dumbass. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what the touchpad really functions, how well it functions, and what the developers decide to do with it. Could be bad. Could be terrible. Gotta wait and see. And some of you may be asking, why aren't I talking about all of the hype action that's happening right now? I really have nothing to say over this. It's really bad. I should probably make the mention. Dave is dead. Yep, he died. Not really, though. Dave got a job in another city, so he went ahead and moved. Exciting times for him. Unfortunately, it's going to leave me without a secondary commentator for a bit, till I decide to either A, hold auditions, or B, see how effectively this post-game commentary stuff works out, because we might be able to get some stuff worked out if this proves to be a fruitful solution. So once again, I gotta kind of just aimlessly run around and try to figure out where the shit I'm supposed to go. This happens a lot, and I think maybe that's the difference between Tomb Raider and Uncharted. I don't get that feeling of being lost as much. I don't remember that feeling, I should say. It's been quite some time since I've played Tomb Raider. I'll get back to it one more time sometime in the future once the price for the game drops a little more, if there's a good deal on the PSN store. But I just remember I didn't do a lot of aimlessly wandering around in that game. It was pretty linear, as an open, free kind of linear aspect. It had a good balance of both. So in that game, I remember I liked running around and exploring, seeing what there was to see. In this one, there's ultimately not much for you to do once you go around explore stuff. So that's disappointing. Elena, get back here. Don't die. Let's see. What the hell am I saying? Yeah! Oh, that's right. Open that gate. And god damn it. More of them, of course. Fucking course. It's gotta be more. As I try to kick this door open, fail, gotta bloody shoot it. Run into the wall a little bit, run into that wall a little bit, and then here we go again. Hide and shoot. Jump and shoot. Hide and shoot. Jump and hide and shoot. Jump and hide and shoot. Get shot at a bunch. Really bright gray screen. Go down here. Nothing down here. Coming back up. Adventure! Jump and fall and hit my head. Oh god, he's right there. Here we go. Shoot. Blind fire. And, nope, out of bullets. Lovely. Explosion. I don't know why, but that looks so just cartoonish. Like, unbelievably cartoonish at that point. And I died. As to be expected. I do a lot of dying in this game. I don't know why I'm so bad at it. It's not hard. Like, when it comes to hard games, I'm thinking of, like Mario and Mega Man. Those games are really hard. I've never beaten either of those games. Part of the reason why I refuse to play Demon and Dark Souls, because ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for a game that's designed specifically just to whoop your ass. No, I've got things to do. Okay, that's not true. I don't actually have anything to do. This is pretty much all I do. So that was a lie. Shoot him, miss, get him. Okay. Is it over? Is it done? Yes, it's done. Thank God.